Hello guys, this is the Perpetuating Party of Patriots, back at it again with another gameplay video. If you guys did not know, if you didn't just look at this, I did get a new 360. It is very nice to have this console again. That's my avatar. But anyway, like the intro said, I've decided to just keep gameplay videos on here, so we'll be doing some Let's Plays. I hopefully can get these out more often, and hope you guys are surviving this COVID-19 pandemic fine. But anyway, I've decided to play Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL. And I do have a bit of a personal history with this game. I got it on the Wii around 2011 or 2012. It was when I was in first grade when I actually saw this game at a local GameStop. It looked really cool. I looked on the back and I saw that it was a fighting game, and I do still love fighting games, and I was a huge fighting game junkie back then, and it just looked cool. So when I asked my dad to get it, when I saw it, he didn't get it for me right at that moment, but he did eventually get it for me. It was a Tooth Fairy gift back then. But anyway, let me tell you what I think of this game. It's actually one of my favorite fighting games, actually. Now, I do know a lot of people say they hate it because it's a Smash Brothers clone or whatever, but I'd say the gameplay is actually really fun, and they definitely put effort into it. And yeah, it is a bit similar to Smash, but I think it kind of copies what Smash does well, in my opinion. But anyway, without further ado, let's start up the game. I decided to record this on my mini TV so that way you could see the gameplay better, or you can see the screen better. Might as well be a little bit considerate for the people who watch me. And I had, up to before I got my 360, I had not played the 360 version. I had only played the Wii version, and I remember it being okay, but yeah, so far I think this version's better, but the game's still good regardless. This is actually an updated version of Punch Time Explosion regular on 3DS. Let's turn it down a bit. I also love to say I really love this game's main theme. Okay, let's go to the menu. Okay, I'm going to go a bit more in-depth with the menus first, or the modes. Let's turn this stuff up a little bit. Okay, let's turn it up a bit. Okay, so now let's talk about each mode, personally. So, yeah, story mode. It's kind of a take on Smash Brothers Brawl's Subspace Emissary mode. It's an okay mode, but I really wish the characters had full dialogue, and also you get a bit repetitive sometimes. And some of the missions are really like the mission where you have to defend cheese. That one's not the greatest, and yeah, I think there's some other stuff I'm not a fan of, but it's not a bad story mode. It is kind of fun. Anyway, now we have battle mode, which has a lot of modes. Let's talk about them. So standard is the standard three stock no time limit fights. I think for a Smash fan like myself, I do like that they decided to do that. Custom game, it's pretty much what the name is. You basically just get to set up your own fights and whatever rules you like. And for those Smash purists out there, you can turn off the items and assists. So, yeah. Punch Time Explosion mode, basically you have to collect all the cubes that you collect in regular games to get the Punch Time Explosion attack, which is kind of similar to Final Smash, where you actually build up the meter instead of smash a ball. That's a fun little change up. I just wish that there wasn't a permanent 1 minute time limit. Drone mode, kind of similar. You just beat up a bunch of the enemies you encounter in story mode. Unfortunately, there is one also really huge complaint I have for it. It's permanently 1 minute. I don't think you can change the rules, but it's still kind of a fun mode. We have arcade mode, which is pretty much in every fighting game ever. I actually like the arcade mode in this game. It has like Smash, it's not just 1v1 fights, and it's not always the same. you have certain handicap matches or team matches, you know, the Smash forte, I guess, and we'll be playing in arcade mode for this playthrough. Training mode, it's a training mode. You get to practice your skills. Now, I do have the difficulty set on easy, but we're going to change the difficulty to medium. Anyway, let's go into the arcade mode, and I'll talk about each character that I do remember.
Choose a character.
Okay, so we have Ben Tennyson. He's okay in the game. This is the adult one from, well, not adult, but teenage one from Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. Yeah, I really like the Ben 10 series if you've seen my videos. I do have almost all the Ben 10 DVDs, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, I'd like to show you something really cool. He has the albedo outfit. It's really cool. Also, there's a dark version of every character, actually. Now, here we have Chowder and Kimchi. Now, I've barely seen Chowder. I don't even know if I've seen a whole episode, but I do hear it is a good show. So, yeah, I might watch it eventually. Here we have Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls. Now, Powerpuff Girls, I grew up with that and watched it a lot when I was younger. And it was a pretty good show. For some reason, at one point, I had a really strange hatred for it for some reason. Again, I don't know why, but it's just me. Also, I'd like to show you the girls' alternate costumes. I'll show the nets too after this one. They actually have the Rowdy Rough Boys outfits, which is really cool. Anyway, here we have Flapjack. Don't really know about this show either. Some of these shows I actually didn't know about until I played this game, actually. Anyway, here we have Captain Knuckles. He's cool in the game. Numbuh 1. Now, Cutting Against This Door, yeah, it's one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows by far. And Numbuh 1 is one of my favorite characters to use in this game. And, yeah, he's kind of, I guess, an all-rounder. And also, I absolutely love his Punch-Time Explosion attack. It is very nice. And also, his alternate is Tuxedo. I might use them, but that's until I go over the characters. I might use Numbuh 1, but I might go with another character, I don't know. Anyway, next character. Bubbles. Yeah, she's cool in this game, and she is really good in this game, and also I do like Bubbles in the show, even if I'm not the hugest fan of the voice actress, but yeah, let's move on. Blossom, aka the Meta Knight of this game. Yeah, she's one of those broken characters. Oh wait, I forgot to show you the alternate costume. Okay, there it is. Now on the Blossom. Yeah, she's really good in this game. Not my personal favorite character to play as, but yeah, she's broken as crap. Anyway, there's the Rowdy Rough Boy outfit, even though I'd like to call it the Chad outfit. But anyway, next character, Mac and Blue. They suck in this game. Dexter. He's not that good either. Although he is interesting, I guess, in this game. He does have a cool moveset at least. But, yeah, and also in the story mode, one of his lines is Dexter Boy Genius, but your homie Jimmy Neutron already has that title. Monkey, I barely played as him. Grimm. Now, here we have the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which is probably in my top 3 favorite Cartoon Network shows. It really is one of my favorites. And yeah, I think Grimm's really good in this game. Also, I'd like to show you his alternate outfit. That's from the Attack of the Killer Clowns, I believe that's what the episode was called. AKA the one that spawned the Destroy Us All meme. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, Billy and Mandy, I might use them. And yeah, I don't know if they're technically the greatest characters in this game, but I do find them really fun to play as, at least. So, yeah, they might be a consideration for the character I'm going to play as. But anyway, let's take a look at their alternate. Well, their unlockable costume. Yeah, this is actually from the Big Boogie Adventure movie, I believe. And this is a take on C-3PO and R2-D2 from the looks of it. Samurai Jack. It's a cool show, and the character is really cool in this game. He's basically the Martha of this game. But, yeah, moving on. Captain Planet. I don't know what to say about him other than his appearance in this game is really weird. Father. He's not that great in this game either, but he's okay. Anyway, I might as well show you his really freaky alternate. Yeah, that's what he looks like without the shadows. Anyway, next, Vilgatz. Now, I don't know if I played as him much in this game, but yeah, he's probably the most badass villain in Ben 10 in my opinion. Although I don't know what to say about his appearance in this game. I am fine with his alternate though from the original Ben 10. This is the costume. But anyway, here we have another character I'm considering playing as for this playthrough. Mojo Jojo, aka one of the best characters on the Powerpuff Girls show. Yeah, I really like Mojo Jojo, and he's really freaking good in this game too. I really like his moveset, and his alternate is kind of a spin on the Didya Bowser or like the giant Ganondorf Final Smash, which is really cool. But anyway, yeah, next character. Kevin E. Levin. Kind of sucks in this game, but he is cool in the show. Johnny Bravo, barely played as him. Him, aka James Charles looking motherfucker. Okay, I'm kidding. He doesn't actually look like James Charles that much, but he sounds like if James Charles had a voice filter. And yeah, I'll tell you, his recovery's pretty decent. Young Ben and Tennyson, whatever. The Scotsman. Oh wait, there actually is one more thing I'd like to say about young Ben Tennyson. For some reason, even though Albedo didn't appear in the original Ben 10 show, for some reason he has the Albedo outfit, or the Albedo color palette. Even though his hair is a bit more gray than white. Anyway, here we have Scotsman, who I don't know what to say about him. Anyway, here we have Haas Delgado, who is really cool in the show. I do like him in the Grim Adventures. Toilinator, who I did not expect to actually be pretty good in this game. And he's also really fun to play as. And his punch-on explosion is really cool as well. But anyway, on to the last character. Aku. Yeah, Aku's pretty good really good in this game too. The only person he's below is Blossom, well at least on one of the main tier lists I saw. But yeah, he's really cool. Anyway, might as well show you his alternate. Does look kind of freaky without the nodes though. Anyway, yeah. Also, I'd like to add a little note real quick. These characters, Kevin, Johnny Bravo, him, Young Ben 10, Scotsman, Haas Delgado, Toylander, and I believe Aku. I think they're all new characters. Wait a minute, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, those are 8 new characters. Wanted to count that real quick. Anyway, I think I decided that we're going to play as Numbuh 1 for this playthrough. Why not? We first got to go with his alternate, because that tuxedo looks very nice on him. Anyway, here's the story. Well, his story, for some reason, young Ben Tennyson is here. But anyway, this is the arcade ladder. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is that the final boss is always him. Although, hey, in other fighting games, they have the same final boss usually, too. But anyway, now it's time to fight Aku. Yeah, you get tips during the loading screen. Also, I just noticed General Star on there. Yeah, the graphics don't look the greatest, but I do like how they actually managed to blend all the shows under one universal art style. Anyway, this is the gameplay. It does play a bit like Smash. You also get the guard, which you do rolls in. Yeah, that's similar, and you can also dash, but so far I do think they did a good job with it. And we KO'd Aku really quickly. Yeah, that fight was pathetic, but what did you expect? It's the first fight. Anyway, in certain matches you get a teammate, other matches you don't get a teammate. Well, at least the second to last one you have to fight 3 people. But anyway, now it's time to fight the next character. This time without a teammate. Oh yay, Mojo Jojo's robot. Now, while I do usually like the stages in this game, for some reason I'm not the hugest fan of this one. Mainly because I really wish there were more ways you could KO your opponent than just hitting them in the air too many times. Or, well, hit them in the air and then they get KO'd from there. I personally would have liked if there were more death zones, actually. I know that's a bit weird, and also, if you want a stable fight, don't break the power core. those wires up there, if they're broken, they become one of the most broken things in this game. Anyway, time to fuck up Buttercup. Anyway, with this assist, you gotta attack him and you get health from it. Although it looks like I don't really need it though, because I only have 10% damage. Crap, you almost got killed. Or she almost got killed. Yeah, might as well wait. Yeah, with those electricity pits, you don't even need to try. If they have a high percentage, then yeah, they're dead. Anyway, yeah, the fights are pretty easy so far. It might get difficult a bit down the road. Except for him, he's going to be really easy. Also, when I first saw him from the show, I didn't know if it was either a he or a she. I know its name is him, but I don't know, it's just his appearance that made him look really freaky. Anyway, here we have Dexter's lab stage, or one of them. Also, we have the worst character in the game helping us. Wonder how long they're going to survive. Also, again, this is how the game looks in HD. I remember the Wii graphics not looking as good. So, yeah, I'd just like to say that. But it looks like Dexter and Monkey aren't having the greatest time. Shit, Dexter got a synergy attack. Yeah, if you actually use a specific character and get a specific assist, you can actually do a specific team attack. Which, yeah, let's make sure we don't end up dying because, yeah, these fights are one stock. And, Monkey just got killed. You think you'd fly up there, motherfucker? Oh. We summoned Gwen, who summons a shield to protect you. Thankfully, Numbuh has a shit ton of jumps, so it's not going to be too hard. Unless, Dexter KOs me. But I don't think that's going to be likely. Hopefully. Yeah, surprisingly, the fights in this game aren't that much of a pushover. At least. Okay, there's not really a huge difficulty spike at all. But it looks like, yeah, some of the fights can be a bit challenging. But I think that's mainly because of the one stock time, or the one stock you get. Anyway, let's make sure Dexter doesn't use his punch time attack. Shit. Shit. Anyway. Okay, anyway, now time to use my attack. Like I said, Numbuh is one of my favorites. I like to call it the pepper shaker, but if you make multiple of them and trap one opponent, you can do serious damage. Alright, let's see if this KO's... Yep, we fucked up Dexter. Numbuh, you do know Dexter's a kid, right? Also, I noticed a Monkey's hand clipped through his screen and went to mine. That's funny. But, Mac and Blue, you barely did shit. So why are you highlighted? Okay, I'm kidding, but... Anyway, let's move on to the next fight. Which we are fighting, Mr. Bravo. A.k.a. Elvis Presley wannabe. Yeah, I don't think I've watched much Johnny Bravo, but I think I have seen a few episodes. You know, since there's no, Johnny Bravo stage, we have to fight on, Foster's home stage. Which is quite ironic, since, Foster's home character actually helped us. Yeah, Water, whatever the fuck his name is. He's basically the Wobbuffet of this game. You know, well, the Wobbuffet Pokemon in Smash. How he just waddles back and forth if you attack him. Yeah, that's basically him. Anyway, let's try to KO him, even though he's pretty persistent. Okay, I honestly hate the Vito Brothers assist. Wanna know why? Because no matter who grabs the assist, they'll shoot at anybody. Unless you're Mojo Jojo, then you get a synergy attack, but still. I don't know why they attack you, even if you're the one who summoned them. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but anyway, the next person we're fighting is Scotsman, and It's funny how we fought Dexter a few fights ago, and now in the next match he's gonna be helping us. Yeah, that's a bit odd, but cool at the same time. I'm guessing he's like, okay, you beat the shit out of me. I think it's just best for me to help you, or something, I don't know. Anyway, now it's time to fight the Scotsman. Also, this is a bit weird. Also, this is a bit of a side note, but on the character select screen, it's kind of weird how, he kind of says Scotsman, Hoss Delgado, and him differently than the other people. And also, I just noticed that in this fight, we're fighting the Scotsman, even though he helped us in the first round. He's a fucking traitor. That's what you get for betraying me. Okay. Scotsman is kind of kicking my ass now, but anyway. Oh yeah, I activated my synergy attack. I'm ready to fuck this dude up. Really wish I didn't default to going up.
I make this look easy.
Number one, that wasn't that easy until I got a synergy attack. But okay, let's see the next fight. Oh, right, it's me and Dexter versus Kevin and Yun Ben. Actually, I'm kind of curious why it's Yun Ben, though. Okay, let's just start the fight. For some reason, only certain one. Oh. I was about to say for only certain ones you get the tip stream, but then in hindsight it showed it and made me look like a dumbass. Why is Yun Ben even trying to fight us if he can't even fucking stand up when he gets summoned into a fight? Okay, I'm not questioning logic in this game, I just think it's kind of funny. But anyway, crap, we got stunned. Dexter, think it might be best to actually help me? Looks like you're getting your ass kicked. Also, it looked like I saw Kevin punch Ben, so I'm guessing they're not on a separate team. Well, wait, Dexter actually, I think he hit me even though we're on the same team. I mean, it says ally right above him. But, yeah, that is kind of weird. And Dexter is dead. Dexter, don't blame science on your loss. Anyway. Thankfully, nope, we're not dying today. Yeah, if you didn't know, some stages actually... I was gonna say some stages changed midway through, but it looks like I got KO'd. Even though Kevin was the one who knocked me out, Ben's the one who's highlighted. Anyway, let's try this again. Thankfully, unlike Smash, you don't get limited continues, and you don't have to build up a certain amount of coins or points to continue. You just continue wherever you left off. Or regardless. Anyway, let's fuck these guys up. Yeah, and it looks like Dexter's remote or whatever, it doesn't work for him. Sometimes these moves can be a bit spammable, but again, it's still a fun game, regardless. Also, I did see someone's playthrough of this game. I think the YouTuber's name was Danny Blue Fox. The person said the game had bad controls, but I personally disagree with that because I think they were really responsive for me. But anyway, now it's time to use my ultimate and fuck up both Ben and Kevin. So, oh, thankfully, Dexter wasn't affected by my move. Anyway, now it's time to fire sodas or peppers at him.
Another win for the kids next door.
Oh, wow. I don't know why I said wow, but, yeah. Anyway, now time to fight Flapjack and Captain Knuckles. Captain Knuckles. I don't know why I said that again, but... And it kind of sounds like Captain Knuckles. Although, if he was that, then he would be named Captain Nipples the Enchilada. He's one of my favorite Sonic characters. I, of course, had to reference my top 10 Shadow the Hedgehog stage video. Also, Captain Knuckles looks really freaky in 3D, or at least in this game. Anyway, now time to hit both of them with this move. And it looks like I'm just giving them punch time cubes, or whatever they're called. Yeah, they build up to get your attack. Also, when Flapjack says tee-hee, don't hit him, he'll just start tickling you. And, Captain Knuckles freaking committed suicide. Anyway, yeah, this is a bit of a strolling stage for this part. But, yeah, if you're number 1, there's no real need to worry. Crap, I was kind of convinced that he was going to get knocked out, but the stage transitioned and it saved his ass. But he's probably going to die soon because he has over 100 damage. Anyway, now time to be protected. For some reason that move didn't hit for a couple of ones. I'm not going to claim the game's broken though, because I wasn't in range. When? Why'd you leave? Anyway, Sticky Beard and his pirates try to shoot you from the back. That's fun. Anyway, no... I was gonna say no need for water, or whatever his name is again. I barely watched Flapjack, so... I don't know. Anyway, let's watch out for Flapjack. He has a freaking bomb. Anyway, now it's time to use my move. It's pretty much a guaranteed victory. Pepper Shaker, be my savior. Also, it's kind of cool how if you KO them a certain way, mainly shooting them in the air, they actually hit the screen and it breaks. Also, Captain Knuckles' teeth looks a bit weird, but whatever. Let's move on to the next fight, who is Mr. Mojo Jojo. And that's where I actually find all the Grim Adventures characters, which I bet that's going to be fun. Anyway, now time to fuck up a monkey. Or fuck up his brain. And we're fighting inside of his robot again. That is a bit weird how they reuse certain stages, but hey, I think they do it in Smash too, so I'm not complaining. I just wish it was a better stage than this. Like the one where the Mojo robot's actually trying to attack you from the back. I actually like that one. Mainly because the platforms actually get destroyed by the robot and it actually kind of becomes a match on who can last. But anyway, it looks like Mojo Jojo's kind of fucking me up. Anyway, here we have what I think is a dodgeball, which I think was from the Coding to This Door episode, Dodgeball. That one was an okay episode. The battle between the Dodgeball Wizard and Numbuh 4's brother was pretty epic, though. Yeah, I actually have seen it. Oh, shit. Mojo Jojo almost knocked me out. Yay, Fred Burger. I love Fred Burger. He's fucking funny in the show, though. He's always just like, yes. Or, I don't know how to say it in his voice. Anyway, I actually heard that the 3DS version of this game wasn't well received. And to an extent, I can kind of see why, even though I haven't really tried it out. But I do think it was a bit light on content, or it seems like it at least. So, yeah, I can probably... Oh, shit, I probably fucked myself over by destroying the power cords. Or maybe not. Yep, not. But anyway, one of the dumbest things I've ever heard is one of the criticisms of this game by IGN. Now, it's okay if you think this, but... It's from IGN's review of the game, and they complain that you have to unlock most of the characters in story mode and by playing multiple versus matches. Why do I have a feeling for Smash Brothers they didn't criticize it? I'm just saying, people's double standards should be really freaking bad. Just saying. Although, hey, if you don't like this game, that's fine. I'm just saying. I don't think you should... Okay, let me figure out how to put this. Personally, I don't think you should really complain about having to beat the story mode or put time into the game to unlock the characters. Although, hey, I did use a cheat code to unlock most of the characters, but still. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's stop with that tangent and focus on something positive. It's kind of weird how they cut off Haas's name. Anyway, now time for an all-out brawl. Although what's kind of interesting is the second to last fight, this one, is actually kind of similar to Brawl, you know, that fight in the classic mode. where you actually fight 3 people. It's a 1v1v1 or 1v1v1v1, whatever one. How many times did I use 1? That's what I'm curious about. But yeah, I'm not gonna straight up say they ripped off Brawl, which I don't think they did, because for the characters in Brawl, they don't have a specific franchise set for each character, and they just have random characters. But yeah, I think they did it differently for this one. Anyway, now it's time for probably the easiest final boss in any arcade fighting game ever, or for any boss in arcade mode. Although, you know, maybe I'm a bit wrong. I mean, Dees Howard or Rudel Bernstein, move the fuck over. Here we have the toughest final boss in fighting game history. I mean, let's be real here. It's gonna be really freaking hard to beat. Crap, I'm probably gonna be throwing the controller over how hard this fight's gonna be. It's gonna be really bad. Yeah, it's really freaking hard. Although, all the sarcasticness aside, this fight is really easy. Or, well, sarcasm. Anyway, Fred Burger is gonna help me. Maybe. Oh, crap, the glass pane gun. This weapon was actually, I think, in the Grim Adventures game, and let me tell you, it's freaking broken in that game. Speaking of that game, I probably the next Let's Play I'm gonna do or arcade mode playthrough. That's probably gonna be the next game I'm gonna play. I was gonna say, it didn't look like him was even trying. Also, it's kind of weird how when you kill him, suddenly his voice gets deeper. And yeah, that fight was really freaking easy. Even on medium difficulty. But anyway, in there he assigned, well, at his ending basically just has him assigning members of the new K&D from kids from multiple universes. But anyway, that was my playthrough of Cartoon Network Punch-Out Explosion at Cell. I might do some more arcade playthroughs for this game, or just playing through the story mode if you guys want to see that. But yeah, anyway, see you guys later.